So now the next thing we want to do is we're going to let the spreadsheet tell us how many shares of stock we can buy based on the current price. Does that make sense? So what I'm going to do is, first thing where it says investment, go ahead and click on there, and let's change that format to currency. So the shortcut is this little dollar sign. Just click on that. You won't see anything, but it'll give you a dollar amount there. All right, now we got to put a formula in there. So the formula, click equals. How would I figure out how many shares I could buy? Does anybody have an idea? Yeah, you got to know how much money you're going to spend, or your investment, right? So I'm going to take my investment, and then what? Divide it by what? The current value, right? So if you set yours up exactly like mine, you should have equals G5 divided by E5. Now when I hit enter, it's just going to say 0 because I don't put any money in there. Okay? Now give me a number you want to invest in Tesla. $4? $4? No, you'd only get 2 shares of stock. Remember, we inherited 200,000. I'm going to do 50,000. Hit enter, bam. It automatically tells me how many shares. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to round this down. So click on this, and there are lots of things. We could round it down, but I'm just going to round it because these are approximations. So I'm going to round it to the nearest whole number. Okay? So when you click on this little symbol here, what it does is it decreases the number of things. You could actually truncate it, but just round it down to the nearest whole number. Okay? So then if I change my mind and I go, well, I don't want to invest 50,000, I want to do 100,000. It tells me exactly how many shares I'm going to buy. See how that works? Now, how do I figure out how much money I'm going to have in 2043? Well, we're going to put a formula in there. So now I'm going to say equals again. How do I figure out how much money I'll have? Well, it's the price of the share times the number of shares I have, right? So if you set yours up exactly how I set mine up, you should have I2 times F5. Oh, is it dead? Okay. Well, I have a video. So look. Okay. So now look. So if I today invest in Tesla, and this is all an approximation. All an approximation. If I invest in Tesla right now today, $100,000, 20 years from now, it might be worth $500,000. See how that works? And then you say, well, I don't want to invest that much. That's okay. Do 80,000. $4. It'll. Well, that won't. We gotta be able to buy at least 2 shares. So let's do $1,000. $1,000 would be about $5,000. But you have to leave it in there for 20 years.